Hello, Joseph Smith. My Instagram doesn't let me put more than one photo on at a time for some reason. So, and I've only got a minute. I only usually got a minute. I don't know a private message would be a minute or not. If you don't get it all, tell me. Send me an email. I can email a longer video. Now, I don't know if you want to know this or not, but you just get a stick and you connect the can to it. There's a couple of screws there, right, in the back. Don't worry about any other holes, but you put one hole just above the stick for the fishing line to go through. You put the fishing line through the hole like this. This one I've actually been working on a free string. It's not the one you've seen on the Instagram before, because I didn't want to really pull that apart. But if I can get this fishing line in here, right, I've got at the end I've put a washer just to hold it in place there, and at the other end you can shape it. I've shaped this neck here, it doesn't really matter, the stick, you shape it if you want. Sometimes here you can cut into the wood a little, make it a bit lower, but if you don't, you can just hold it down the top there with a screw, because once it goes over here, what you call the nut, it sits there, it's too straight, it's got to come down, but you can fix that up. Learn as you go. The main one that you might have wanted to know about is the tuner. You get a lid from a jar, right? You put a little hole at the side of it, and you try to bend the metal so you don't get any sharp points, sharp bits, so it doesn't cut the line. You know, if you get thick enough line, it won't cut. I used the 50 on that, the one you've seen on the Instagram, 50-pound strain. This one's a 10-pound strain, keeps breaking. The 30's pretty good. I'm just working on that now with the 3-string, and I've got the real beauty. It's a 50. I reckon 50, or probably can go up if you can get anything thicker. So you do that with a can. You put a hole in it. You put a hole in the top of the wood like that. Right, then you get a bolt like that. Right, you put it in there, through there. You put it straight in there. Like that. There you go, straight in there, right. Put a washer on the other side. Washer. Nut on the end. Beauty. Don't tighten up too much at the moment. You get the end of your fishing line here. Right, and then you feed it in the hole. And you need a bit of fishing line to wrap around this thing for a while. So make it fairly not too short. Then you tie it up. I don't know if you're a fisherman or not. I'm not, but I'm pretty sure you just works for me anyway. You twist it around a few times, and then you put it through the first hoop there, and pull it, and then it tightens up, same as a washer on the other end. And then you turn it clockwise for the screw, clockwise, keep turning it, and that will tighten up the fishing line, like that. Ding, 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 like that. And keep going. I've got a screw here, little tiny screw there. Keeps the line in the middle, because you'll want to go onto the side of this, so you just wrap that around there, and it keeps the line in the middle of the. Now, as that's tightening, right. Just get the nut on the other side, tighten her up. Now as you tighten it after the nut's tightened, it should, actually the nuts, as you go, the nut will tighten itself up. So Just add a little bit of a click there. Oh shit, I've lost it, Gotta watch that, don't lose it. Shit, hang on. Major disaster, that military man. He pops in now and again. Captain Cockup's alright, but major disaster, you don't want him around, that's for sure. This is just Captain Cockup here. Hang on a second. Captain Cockup. Yeah, I just didn't have that tight enough. Should come back on you. Just make sure you keep that tight. Bring it up. And you can get tuners online, like just on your on the internet, guitar tuner. This 50 pounds, tuned really good to G. See, that's it. And that's basically it. I made a little crevice just here for what you call the nut. The nut's there. It's a bit small because this one I've been working on something else. But you put it in there. That's what I'm saying about this. Get another screw or something to hold that down. Like that, see? A little beauty. And the marks, if you make one, just give me a email, I don't know, give me a message and I'll tell you where the marks go. Because I reckon with these one strings, a diatonic they call it, it's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You can get calculators online. You've got to measure from the nut to what they call the bridge, but the bridge on these things, and of course it goes in there, that's the bridge. So from the end of the can here to the nut is the length of the scale length. Put that in the calculator and it'll tell you where to draw the marks. So you know where the scale is. But if you want, I'll tell you the diatonics, which is like the second one, the fourth one, the fifth one, the seventh one, the ninth one, so on, so on. So if you get all this video, well, hope you have a go. But if you don't, tell me, and tell me your email address, and I'll send a video by email. It might work. It will work if you do that. So, good luck, mate.